Join us as we scale snow-capped mountains, take in jaw-dropping waterfalls and glaciers while sailing through the scenic fjords and canals of Norway and Belgium. Let's go. We're on the bus, Dylan and I, and I think this ride is about an hour and a half. We're about to take off, so we'll see you guys when we get to our next destination. We took the National Express coach from London to Southampton. You can catch the bus from Victoria Coach Station. Pay close attention to the monitors as it will show your departure gate. Be mindful there are multiple departures leaving from each gate, and the buses do line up one behind the other. Other than that, the process was very seamless. The Southampton Central bus station is a little under a mile from the cruise port. You can either walk, which is a little tricky, or you can take an Uber. The embarkation process was very easy. It only took about 10 minutes. Port officials were very efficient and helpful. Things are done, and the first thing Dylan always wants is pizza. So we're gonna let her get her pizza on. And I'm gonna get a cocktail. All right, here we are home for the next 7 days. Here we are. Lovely, lots of space. I love it. I love it. I love it. Here we are. So this is pretty cool. So the pool is enclosed today. It's cloudy and it's a little cool out. And they have the pools open. Of course, people are in them. Not as crowded as you would think. I'm surprised they're not more crowded. But the dome is closed to allow for people to get in the water, which is pretty cool. And here in Southampton, it's a little, it's a 60, mid-60s today, mid to high 60s today. It's breezy, as you'll probably hear the wind. And you come out to the walking track. Again, it's still pretty nice, very comfortable.
I'm good. How can I do for you?
I'm just looking right now, checking you out.
Yeah. Don't be shy, grab something.
Let's see, it's gonna make me a beef hot dog with some sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the first hot dog in the first
My
cruise.
first hot dog of the cruise. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Rain again, raining on my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. Ooh, look at those clouds. It's drizzling. All right, guys. See you later. You would want.
Yeah, I usually the shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, they got the chicken breast tonight. Sorry.
Because I was on their side and then I was on the water.
You ready for your bread? Nope, the small croutons on the Caesar salad. Interesting. All right, let's try this out. Is it like a chicken pot pie? All right, we're gonna try it out. My camera laid it back in the bed. She wants the internet. This person's kind of flaky. Definitely tastes like chicken pot pie. Good morning. All right, so we've got a banger, sausage. This is considered English bacon, but it looks like a Canadian bacon or ham or whatever. Got some bacon, a hash brown, some baked beans, and some eggs. The banger's beans and the English bacon are more of a traditional English breakfast fare. And then I've got a parfait here. So we're gonna dig in and get some breakfast in this. Hopefully somebody will be along and grab me some coffee. I don't want to lose my seat. Whoa! Alright, Northie, it is raining. The waters are a little more further this morning. It's about 3 o'clock. So this is where the bumper cars were yesterday, and today they're playing soccer. Sorry, so you can see. Today they're playing soccer. And this C-Plex dome, if you will, or field, will change depending on what activity they've got going on or trying to have going on. So it changes daily or throughout the day. Today's special is an Aperol Spritz. Had 2 of those yesterday. Let's see what we're gonna get today. And I am going to call to do some trivia. Today we set out in our first Norwegian port of call, Bergen, and its historic harbor, Bryggen. Come along as we explore this beautiful harbor town and all it has to offer. Although there is a sign that points you towards the city center, I highly recommend utilizing a navigational app to assist with guiding you to the city center. Market, vendors. Selling all sorts of different things. Heels. What'd you say, Dylan? Our first stop takes us to the Fløibanen funicular. This railway takes us to the top of Mount Fløyen, where we take in spectacular views of Bergen. Buy your tickets there, and then you wait. The tickets are about 180 NOK or $17.50 US. The Fløibanen has been in existence since 1918 and was recently renovated to the beautiful facility we see now. The rail cars are standing only and wheelchair accessible. Here we go. like that, we're at the top. Look at that view. That is amazing. With spectacular views overlooking the Bergen Peninsula, Mount Loyen is only one of several mountains surrounding Bergen and a must-see attraction. There are several walking trails, a roadway for cars, a restaurant, a cafe, a gift shop, a playground, and an infamous troll statue. We're back out wandering around. It's starting to rain. There's a lot of restaurants and bars, little stores along the way, apothecaries. Really cool. Little alleyways, open spaces. To like the pubs in London, you give them your table number, and then you go up to the bar over there, and you place your order, then they bring the food out to your table. Okay, so I got some fish soup. It's got trout and some other kind of fish, and some shrimp and scallops, I think it said, but it's a fish soup, so we're gonna try it out. Dylan got some sausage and fries, and then these are some bourbon wings. So, alright, we're gonna try the fish. It's got some potato and different kinds of fish. Celery, onions, red onions, look like. The broth is creamy, it's good. You can taste the celery and the onions. A little bit of salt. The fish is good. It looks like salmon and the trout, like I mentioned before. Onions. Tasty. I like it. This bread is tasty. It looks like it's got some herbs and maybe raisin. But very tasty. I like that. It says a kid sausage, but it tastes like hot dog to me. The wings are very tasty as well. They're tasty. Alright, let's head back to the ship. Those are all the stalls we showed you guys before where we walked through. Probably should have went back through there, but it was very tight in there. On the way back to the ship, we stumbled across this fish market and could not resist the urge to walk through and take a look. going down these hills. My calf's gonna be so tight. Right outside the port, you will find vendors where you can purchase souvenirs. There are also booths set up where you can book tours and excursions to take you around the city. Say goodbye to Bergen. We just got back to the cabin from a day out adventuring, seeing some sights, having a bite, and we'll be heading out soon. Well, we're back on early. I don't play around with the departure time. Our time here was short. Gangway was down at 12:30. All aboard at 6:30, I think. After my disco nap, about 45 minutes, we're coming up to the solarium and have a drink at the Sunshine Bar. The only way today is at 6:30. So right now I'm just sitting at the Sunshine Bar having a drink. And we have laundry. This is like the best thing ever. We're just gonna have dinner in the Solarium Bistro overlooking Sailaway. Pretty decent view since we're at the front of the ship. So we got some grilled vegetables, some tabbouleh, some lamb, roasted potatoes, and some salmon with vegetables again. And we're gonna try out this watermelon salad with feta cheese. Beauty of the balcony.
Where's Zumba? Right, there are 4 of them. Okay, va. It's just a ring. Haven't met you yet. I do like this comfort. It's where the pottery comes from.
Well, I smell an old fashioned.
Oh, you are British. Oh, you're living in Britain.
It's a little sweet.
Oh,
It's a little sweet.
yeah, you're
Somebody
he's giving you
had a
nothing.
hand
I'm
with the
just,
syrup, but it's good.
I don't care anymore now.
Welcome to the Royal Theatre, and our evening of the concert. We're going to take you through some excellent classics, starting off with this one. Saturday, with the whole orchestra. Give a round of applause.
So it is currently 10:30 p.m. And as you can see, it is still very light outside. The mornings are very early. Like tomorrow we have sunrise at 4. And then as you can see, the sun doesn't go down until about 10:30, 11 o'clock, because that's still pretty high. Travel fam, when I tell you, this is epic. I love this. The fact that I'm out on my balcony at 11 o'clock p.m. is epic. And it's still daylight outside. It's still light out. It's nice. It is a little chilly, as you can see. I got my blanket. However, it's still epic. Can you hear the waves just crashing? This brings us to an end to day 3. We're gonna have some pizza from Sorrento's and a glass of wine. My Crown and Anchor wine. Diamond Plus, baby. And we're just gonna sit out and enjoy this evening at 10:45 p.m. Our Norwegian adventures continue. Today, we visit the village of Olden, where we take in mystic mountains, breathtaking waterfalls, and the spectacular Briksdale Glacier and Lake. Tell me, how close have you gotten to a glacier? Good morning. Sitting out on the balcony, having some coffee. It's about 6:30 maybe. The views out here are absolutely breathtaking. Turn around and kind of show you, but they're absolutely stunning. This is a wonderful way to wake up. As you can see, they are beautiful. I've seen at least 3 or 4 waterfalls already, and I'm not even on the other side, so I don't know how many I've actually missed, but I've seen several. I got some really good views of the ship going through from the front in the solarium. But really nice views, very nice morning. It's cloudy, expecting rain today. So we're gonna try to get off and get a tour. They say that it's very easy to do so, so we're gonna do that. Grab a tour and go over to see the Briksdale Glacier. We'll see if we get to walk around and do some other things, but that's the plan for today. So we'll take you along with us, and we'll see you in a little bit. Welcome to Olden. You see right down there where you can get tickets and all the things. There's a big red bus down there. There it is down there. Tours. But for now, breakfast. Hey Travel Fam. So we're here in Olden. As you can see, it's very picturesque. It's beautiful. We're out. As soon as you get off the ship, you can easily purchase a ticket. They have all sorts of vendors out here ready to take your money. We got our tickets in there. We're doing the Briksdale Glacier shuttle bus. It's about $70 for me and Dylan to go. It'll take us there, but we couldn't get the troll car, which is what I wanted. It was sold out. We didn't get off the ship in time enough to get it. They sell out pretty early, but we got the shuttle, so that means we'll just do the trek up the mountain to see the glacier. So it should be pretty fun. Stay tuned. I'm headed to our tour at 11 o'clock. It meets down across the street and down a little bit at the gas station parking lot.
Go like there, 1 minute walk by the gate.
Looks like our ride down there. Briksdale Glacier is the northwestern arm of the largest glacier in Europe, Jostedal. It can be reached via troll car or walking trail. The hike is 2.9 kilometers or 1.8 miles one way and is mostly uphill, but it promises astonishing views, including the Waterfalls Waterfall.
Okay, so this is not for the faint of heart. If you have any type of mobility issues, don't think you can do it, this is a walk, and it ain't even done. We've come from way down there. So, get the troll car. We made it to the top, and this is what we're rewarded. Absolute beautiful. Back on board, and it is very quiet. Not a whole lot going on. Going to get the injured some pizza. We're headed to dinner. It's Monday night, and we have reservations at Jamie's. Yep, this is a gin Negroni. Hey, Dill. So this is the avocado and crab dish. It's tomatoes, avocado, a lot of hint of basil. Together, all three taste like, it tastes like a caprese salad with crab. Our rice ball, and look at the cheese pull on that. Absolutely delicious and on point. Very, very good.
The rest of dinner was absolutely delicious. The garlic bread, the best carbonara I have had at sea is at Jamie's Italian. The lamb chops were scrumptious, and the garlic mashed potatoes just set everything all together.
In a world of sponge, one man has taken it to new heights.
Who are these people? These are the judges. They're staring. It's rude. Really? Yeah, they're looking at your mouth. Would you not talk when I'm talking? Don't worry, you're not that good.
Thank you very much indeed. It's fantastic to be here. Everyone give me a cheer. He's in this beautiful piece of luggage here, and he is fast asleep, so you're going to have to wake him up for him. I count to three.
Shut it. No watch. Hello,
Spanish man on a nudist beach.
Signor Willie.
After a long, exhausting day, we decided to call it a night. Flan Visitor Center. If you don't already have tickets, I suggest coming in here to obtain your tickets. It can be very hectic in here, and the lines can be a little long. They weren't that long when I got in them, but here, go to the ticketing counter, and the representative will help you figure out where to do, where to go, what's available. The only tour I was able to obtain was a scenic trip to a nearby village called Lardel and the Stagestein Overlook, which was my second choice to the railway. Try out this bakery now that the line is short. This, converted to US dollars, was $16. And it's a little skimpy on the blueberries. Not worth it. This port is filled with lots of places to shop. Sitting with a mountain backdrop. Lots of places to eat. Burgers and wraps and sandwiches. Sausages, beer, cheese. Kimchi bowls. Oh wow, they even got tacos, burritos, hot dogs, chili cheese fries, loaded fries is what they call them. And for homemade soaps and bodies and butters. And then there's the Mall of Norway. The Mall of Norway has lots and lots of things. I don't know, they seem a little pricey to me. And of course I had to get the Pandora. Got the Norway charm. Got Dylan some earrings. Yeah. What's up, Travel fam? Today is Tuesday. My birthday, actually. July 9th. I am in Flom, Norway. Waiting on my tour right now. It starts at 11:10. About 15-minute wait time. Just finished doing some shopping over there. Got me a Pandora charm, Norway charm for my birthday. I'm a Pandora girl, so got me a charm. Dylan and Bob t-shirts. Dylan got a bracelet, not a bracelet. Dylan got some earrings to match this heart-shaped chain she's been wearing. So she's on the ship due to her injuries from yesterday. If you know, you know. So just kind of hanging out here until my tour starts. It's a beautiful day here in Flom. The temperatures are high 70 today. No rain is expected, so this should be a really good tour. There's a lot of names on that list that I can't pronounce, but I'm going to take you along with me, so stay tuned. This tour was roughly 80 US per person and was 4 hours long. The drive to Largel is 26 miles from Flom, taking us through 2 tunnels, one of which was 20 minutes long, and beautiful landscapes.
You see, we are heading towards Oslo, see? But are we going to Oslo? Yeah.
How far away?
5 hours.
Okay, so we're in this tunnel for 20 minutes.
It's a 20-minute tunnel. Don't forget.
It's our driver and our tour guide in Yolo.
And also we have the round
And we're getting a tour here. So let's see how it goes. Small little town.
Because Lardal is very, very old. And the reason why we're standing down here now is because we go all the way back to the ice age, where there was ice all around, and when it started melting it had to go somewhere, and then it was kind of digging itself down here and making the valley. So if you want to go up, it's 1,000 meters up there on each of these mountains around, and then it's 2,000 just a little further. So that behind us, but I said that there was a big fire 10 years ago, but the old hotel that looks much nicer even than this, but in the Swiss fire wasn't.
I have to say, our driver was impeccable. We drove up a mountain on a deep, winding, virtually one-lane road that will test your vertigo. If you are prone to motion sickness, take some meds before taking this tour. Whoa! Whoa!
Good move.
Absolutely stunning. There's apparently a bear hole. We are on one of those mountaintop tips that we normally would see. This is fascinating. I am in heaven with all the exploration, all the nature, all the beauty. Look how beautiful this is.
In the summer, they call it steroids. And then the history mainly was young women. Trees, we see no trees. It's on the 1,000 meter. It's normally where the trees stop growing.
Oh.
That means we are about 1,200 meters here.
Travel fam, check this out. We are at the top of one of those mountains that we've been looking at. Look at all the snow behind me. Super, super cool.
Now we are heading down to Aulon Valley.
This is
Stackenstein is a scenic overlook platform that's made of steel and laminated pine. It stands 650 meters above the amazing Arlandsfjord. This may be the best birthday tour I have ever taken. So there is the stand, and I was right down there at the very top, in the very front. This is the look down. You can see the structure. Really, really cool. We're at Chops, and this is a desert pear margarita. It's one of my favorites on the ship so far. We're having dinner for my birthday. Dylan and I have already ordered, so I'll show you guys what we get, and we'll let you know how it tastes. Usually the crab cake is a little bit more meaty, but this is like mostly bread. The crab dish I had last night was way better. This is the crispy goat cheese salad without the walnuts. I'm not a fan of nuts. So this is actually very tasty if you are a goat cheese lover. You will love this. It's got apples. Normally would have walnuts, but I opted out of the walnuts and greens. It's very good. It's got a balsamic dressing on it. Very tasty. So the bone-in ribeye is very, very good. It's cooked perfectly. I split my lobster tail with the little one over there. The steak is good. I asked him to ask the chef to put a little bit extra salt on it, and the flavor is biting. Royal Caribbean has an interesting take on the game, The Family Feud, in that it pulls from the audience for the family members for each team. They're pulling from each side of the venue.
When you wake up in the morning, watch you. Oh, thank you.
Bruges is 30 minutes from the cruise port, and you will need transportation from Zeebrugge. The cruise line offers a bus transfer that will pick you up right outside the gangway for about $30. Or you can walk to the port terminal and catch the shuttle bus, which will cost you half the price. This walk is about a quarter mile. Once the bus drops you off at the shuttle park, it's about a 20 to 30 minute walk to the city center, where you can find all the shops, canals, and attractions. Fun fact: Belgium is known for its chocolates, waffles, and beer. But did you also know that French fries, despite the name, originates from Belgium and can be dated back to the 1600s? It smells so delightful here. Between chocolates and waffles, sweets and ice cream, they're everywhere. There's just so many alleyways. I think I finally made it out of the maze. Main area, I think. Main square or something. The Markt is in the city center of Bruges, where you'll find the provincial court, multiple historical statues, and the Belfry Bell Tower. I highly recommend taking a boat tour on the Bruges Canals. This provides an interesting perspective and viewpoint of the city. I paid about $17 US The driver spoke very good English and was very knowledgeable about his city, as you would expect. This was my first European canal ride, and I loved it. There you go. Thank you. That's good. This is a blonde ale that's house-made, house-blended just for this place. Really, really good. Light, but they come 12 at 12. And I gotta walk back to where the bus is gonna pick us up, so I don't think that's gonna work. Really cool place. Very eclectic. The bras are hanging from the ceiling. That's that one. Yes, we're trying to. This is the dark. We're gonna try it out. Yeah, you have to go through the cruise port after the shuttle bus brings you back. They do tell you need your passports when you come, so this is why. And then there's a bus shuttle that takes you to the ship. Hey, just wanted to point out that there is a beach that's near the port. I didn't notice until I was having lunch in the Windjammer, so there are other options to going to the Bruges city center. I headed to Wonderland for dinner tonight.
And 1, 2, and 3. Abracadabra. Here you go.
The Cheshire Cat
Yeah.
disappears.
Alright. Chin chin. Enjoy.
Thank you. Just noticed with the Cheshire Cat, the food is going to be very molecular. All the dishes are that way. They have their own special structures, decompositions, compositions, etc. We'll bring you along with us and show you everything we're having. Stay tuned.
And here is your Mad Hatter potted shrimp and
Mad Hatter potted shrimp, and then this is the corn, avocado.
Okay, and the reconstructed Capri salad.
Okay.
Wow.
Than't you.
2 and 3.
The cherry tomatoes are the
Here we go. Short rib has been braised in a very low heat for a very long hours, like 5.5 hours. So it's very soft and served with the mashed potato. And here we have the beetroot puree and the baby beetroot with the sesame infused, so it's very rich, flavorful. Then here we have the cherry tomato, and the yellow sauce we see here is the butternut squash.
Awesome.
Please enjoy.
Thank you.
bourbon whiskey. And 1 to 3 of the
Yeah. Smoke green. Beautiful. Thank you. Dessert. Okay.
Right?
Go.
1, 2, 3, and
The world.
destroy the world.
Oh, very nice.